all doing. So this is part 2 of our adventure with our lovely Discord friends. So we have gone through chapter 1 and chapter 2 already in the previous game, and we were fighting Mortagi, and we already did a few adventures with Carla, Fish, Gimli, myself and Adam, and we have grown a little bit older now. You see the grey hairs already started to get through. My hair has turned brown instead of orange, and you see a little bit of grey hair poking through. And Fish decided to get a child with Mrs. Fish in the meantime as well. So we have Carla, our lovely, huggable friend who really kicks ass. And she is our mega tank of the group. Bella, that's the child of Fish, and he hasn't been in the group yet, but he is a hunter. He's only been added at the end of the last chapter. Fish, the evil mastermind, who hasn't really shown much evil quirks yet, and who's just been taunted a little bit by Carla so far. Gimli, who just gets a little bit annoyed by everyone wanting to have social encounters instead of defeating the enemy. Myself, who constantly keeps tripping over things and thus has collected 2 different powers. I've collected star shooting power, and I've collected frost powers by tripping over things. And we've got Adam, who was simping for a mermaid girl and already got married to the girl he was following into the woods. And he also got storm powers and is now basically a godling with lightning powers instead of using a weapon. So he now shoots lightning out of his hands. And now we are continuing chapter 3. We haven't done chapter 3 at all yet, only chapter 1 and 2. And we are basically trying to stop the Mortagi, which are like skeleton robot things that like to destroy and eat people and take them over. They're basically Cybermen from Doctor Who a little bit. They used to be slaves of the people, until they figured they didn't really feel like it anymore, and now they are basically taking over the entire world. And we are trying to stop them as our little group. So let's scout to the next area. And Balades can stay behind, and he can just sort of scout the moment one of our main crew gets hurt. Oh, opportunity from another time. Carla rouses Gimli for a mysterious journey. Let's do that. Gimli slept unsoundly. The night that poured through the window was colder than anticipated. But then there was also Gimli. What? Blink. You're in luck. I've decided to take you with me. Take me with you? Are you deaf? Have you been deaf all along? Come on, I'll explain some things, as much as you need to know. Oh. So in the middle of the night they went. Where they went, only Carla knew. I'm going back to sleep. But Okay, so normally, knowing Gimli, he would actually choose the second one. But if I choose the second one, we are not going to go on the event. So even though this is his normal reaction, I'm going to choose for this one because I want the event to happen. So yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Gimli. Hi, by the way. So instead of Adam, let's get Fish's child along because he's not doing anything right now. Those mountains, journey ends there, I hope. It's been a long trek, the campfires have been mostly quiet. When she has spoken of their destination, Carla's kept her description sparse. She's mentioned a cave and a pool of water. Gazing into the pool is supposed to give you some kind of, I don't know, revelation. The cloud of her past has settled on her forehead, shadowy, constant. Why does the mountainside look less stony than your face? But that is quite the compliment. I think you would be nicer to Carla than that. You know when you wake up and you can't remember what you ate yesterday? A lot of my life's like that. They climb down rocks through dust-blown gorges and discover the hidden mouth of a cave. But what are you hoping to find in there? There's gaps in my life and a pain I've lived with that I can't explain. I want to know why. Darkness covers some of my memories, this feeling that I did something bad long ago. I think Carla would rather go with 1. Instead of, ooh, I'm darkness and moody. I mean, Fish would go for number 2, but I think Carla would rather go for number 1, so I'm going for that one. Pain? Well, I guess I'm already here. They come upon a pool, not far inside, but there's someone standing before it. Carla, I'm Nan. Good to meet you. You know my name? Yes, I've also been simping your channel. Since you were a child, I've watched your progress. Well, that's a little bit creepy. Let's get Chris Hansen in here. I knew we were destined to meet one day. How beautiful. I've heard this called the Pool of Visions. You've heard wrong. In fact, it's the Pool of Revisions. Here you can see what would have happened if you were to change one decision in your life. What? It's like a window of regrets then. So people can use it to look into the past. The conditional past. It's a different tense entirely. In any case, you may only look once, and only after you've defeated the challenge. And the challenge is what? In my youth, I was greedy, strong. I sought to slay the god beast Moatona, to show my might. Rather than enemies, she saved my soul, gave my life its purpose. Don't hold back, I am charged to test you. If you're sure. Raise your guard. We won't go easy. Oh, okay, so he gets a skill. So every time he kills an enemy, he goes invisible. He has +1 speed and 1 spare combat as a swift action activate to dodge the next 2 attacks. And once per turn, Baladas is refunded an action point after a melee kill. So Rogue is always a really good one. Because you will go invisible after a kill automatically. But I already have that on the other hunter in the team. The other two attacks are also pretty good, but those are more of a melee hunter attack. We can make a melee hunter out of him. It's quite interesting as well, making him a melee hunter. Yeah, let's try that. So let's give him a Thorn Fang, so that he gets an action point after a melee kill. There we go. Nan the Mighty. Alright. First, let's have Carla go over here. And let's have her go to Sentinel. So, the moment Nan comes close, she slaps his arse. So, that's a bit of a guardian attack. So, let's have Veladas come a bit closer. That didn't do anything. And let's have Gimli over here and fusion and do your magic. Oh, you blocked that entirely. Yes, go Carla. Carla is an absolute powerhouse. Slaps every man's ass in here. The final blow leaves the warrior Nan dazed and weaponless. Oof. He falls to a knee. I'm afraid we're tougher than we look. You've beaten me fairly and proven your worth as warriors. Take your one look into the pool of revisions. However, you should know that while you can't see what would have been, you can never change what was. Carla steps forward as Nan steps back. She leans by the glimmering blue waters. The smell of damp minerals and cave moss fill her nose. Gazing in the pool, she sees nothing but water. Until she sees herself almost as she is now, out of time and place in a place she hasn't quite forgotten. She can't remember what happened here, but there's a knife inside her, the sense of real words. She's speaking to someone. And the word comes to her in a flash. Brother? The brother is preparing to go on a journey. They argue and he turns away. Suddenly she feels the ache of watching him go. Realizes he never came home again, though she waited years. And let him leave. But in this vision, Carla follows and convinces him to stay. Their lives after that go on. Whatever small village this was. Neither of them leave home, and they live wondering what they might have been if they had made bolder choices. She stands, the memory in the pool fades. Waterlight dances on the dark cave roof. You never told me about your brother. I suppose I was trying to forget. I don't even recall where we lived, or how we, or what we. I think that must have died somewhere, far from home, and I must have left after that and buried my memories. Then today, in a sense, you got your brother back. Before they go, Gimli takes his own glance into what might have been. Veladas too decides to have a look. Then they foul out, quiet eyes and thundering thoughts. Oh no, Gimli, you don't even hear what your memory was. One legacy point. Oh, and you level up at least. Let me see, when Carla gets a kill, the next attack against her within one turn will miss. So that is pretty fucking powerful. Raider, as a swift action, Carla can start a fire on an empty tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing 2 damage to all foes adjacent to the scenery. Reaction strikes per turn increase from 2 to 4. Ooh, that is really powerful as well. But I think this upgrade is still coming back. And I am really going towards the untouchable. Carla gets a kill, and the next attack against her will miss. That is really an MVP kind of boon for her. So yeah, I'm going to get that one. Alright, let's get the scouting on. Nope, you stay here. I want the main team. I don't care about you, vicious kid. Just let the rest come. So, go. And then assault. Hi, Sansa. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? She's already turning in. I'm actually going to quickly change his name to Fish because I keep getting a little bit confused. Sansa! Sansa is now sitting on the keyboard and just slapping her tail against it. I'm just going to call him Fish. And then Chief Judge behind it. Because then he will be referred to as Fish. And that's just easier. Next. It must be tiring, you know, being chief. Oh. Suppose it will start saying that in the next story. Someone's gotta be chief. Might as well be chief. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obliged. I won't be interested. Just a word. Rattle clunk. More wood. Oh, thanks. The fire rickles through the fresh wood, happy as mud dog. Sarah's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Oh. Flickerings of Rixelfot, or flickerings from Walham Lumberyard. So I see a person in the background there, so I am going to actually click that one. Sarah watches the story take shape. In Walham Lumberyard there lives a young woman who had the makings of a keen hunter. She would move silently through the surrounding woods. No track or twig break escaped her notice. Over the years, hide-and-seek victories became unseen patrols. And as her skills grew, so did expectations. The defender of Walham's Lumberyard wears more than a wooden bead around her neck. It fits you well. But when Frixel feet came stomping and scraping, Sarah shakes off the story's unpleasant end. The next day brings bitter anticipation. Looks like they made a stand outside Walham Lumberyard proper. Bold move. Too bad it didn't work. Poor soul. The necklace is sturdy, but Sarah carries it like a broken-winged bird. What have you got? Let me see. Alright, extra armor. Let me check it out. So you go from 0 to 1 Gimli, so that would be good for you. I won't be able to use it very well. It will be good for Fish as well. So either Fish or Gimli. Let's give it to Gimli because you were here a second ago. So you have a new necklace right now. Oh, and we have some enemies. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have Carla go over here. Might be able to attack it. I think with her other weapon she is. Yes. Good. Good job, Carla. Slap that butt. Alright, Adam, your turn. Go over here. And you use your chain. Boom. Alright, Fishy. You go into fuse this. Let's see. Kill this one or attack this one. Let's actually attack this one. Because I think Ginny would be able to kill that one. Into fuse. This. And rush. Boom! Good job, Ginny, with your spoon. Right, let's see. Am I able to attack from somewhere? No, I am not. I'm just going to hide away then. Right, Adam. I'll just open the door. Let's see, is the shooting star full attack? Not really. 87%, 87%. Strong. Nice, full attack. Good job, me. Alright. Wait. I'll have one of the mages go over there. So, Chief, you go over here. To get close enough. Interfuse. Sauce over here. Let's do still. 7 damage. Gimli, you come over here. And you interfuse this. Carla, you go over here. And you smack it down. Good job, team. Alright, extra health. Can I use it? Yes, I can. I go from 7 to 8. He stays 7, and the rest already has a push, so I'm going to do it for myself. And they become stronger, but that is fine because they are not the main enemies in the end. And we are going to secure this path infecting item. And you can scout it at any time. Might become dangerous for him, but meh. He's only Fish's child, so that's fine if he gets killed. Alright, extra block. I want that to go to one of our warriors, so Carla or Adam. 56 to 61 or 55 to 60. That's basically the same. I think I want to give that to Carla because she's our powerhouse. Here you go. You can have the pets, Carla. Extract gold, shiny things. And then the rest can come along to scout. Like she's coming back. Hey, it's just like Fish said. Lodge Ghost is just over the hill there. Time for a few pints and a hot meal. This is a waste of time. We still have a few hours of daylight. We should press on. Aww. Oh, poor Gimli. He wanted to have booze. Booze and meat. We've been traveling a lot lately. We could all use the break. Tomorrow we fight, but tonight we drink. Come on, I'm buying the first round. Woohoo! Happy gamers. You all go on ahead without me. I don't feel like popping in tonight. Cranky fish. You know what? I'll catch up to you later. Oh, Gimmers is trying to get Fish along to the pub. Hey, how about you help me with that leg sweep move? What's wrong with you? Maybe I should give him some space. So, how would Gimli respond to that? I think either 2 or 3, just being completely blunt. What's wrong with you, or just be like, meh, I'm just going to get some booze myself, and you just relax there, fishy. You still there, Gims? What would you say to Fish in this situation? First one, hey, how about you help me with that leg sweep move? Then we're going with that one. You mean the sweeping swallow? Oh, it's not just called the drop down spinny leg sweep thing. I spent a fair amount of time perfecting it. The least you could do is get the name right. That is pretty much Fish there. Weeping Willow, I got it. Have to stay just to keep me company. Hey now, nailing this move could save my life someday. That it could, and practicing can't hurt, especially given how bad you were the last time you tried. I mean, looking at Dungeons and Dragons, you would actually want to talk for an extra hour to get another attack right. Well, it did make Fishy happy again. Alright. Let's get our few fuse with the bush over there. And then wild grass. This guy. I think I might actually put the what is the name of it? The level up a little bit, because it's a little bit too easy in my opinion. I'm going to do that actually. We're going to customize difficulty. Tragic hero. We are killing them too easily, and I don't like that. A little bit of a challenge. So we're going straight back into the game. It just needs a little bit of reloading time there. Just saw that Gimli and Fish had a bit of extra flanking damage together, so I'll keep those two together as well. I will make myself invisible, and you can go over here. Alright, Adam, you go and open that door. And just change. Touch that. And Sarah. You just shoot that. 4 damage. Something like that. And let's do a short tornado towards and you interfuse with barrage and do a barrage. He's blocking every single bit of damage. Come from this direction. Take Sentinel. And you just you just stay with Fishy there. Your buddy. You just interfere as much as possible. It's good. You just discuss this one. It's that one. Good. Good job. Silk step away to this. That was a little bit going straight to the tank. Okay, here transfer all my 2 warning to yourself or nearby ally. So as by 200 that's quite good. Upgrade to guards. So strike shots to allies within 5 house for one turn. That's a lot of combat. Would be very, very good. And boss. Still. Half-buried crate is something anyway. Let's see what you got. And... nope, just some dusty pantaloons. Yeah. Oh, adventurous this unlucky. Not even a salacious diary or a... Adam, at last. Ooh, weird. Been chasing you a long time. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Name's Dunya. Dunya Great. Any relation to the Great Brew House? Yes. Oh. You remember that night, Adam? Stormy, harvest in full swing, house was packed. You sidled up to Barkley, told stories of the adventuring life and a cache of rubies you didn't have time to hunt down. Drew a map on the back of a napkin to pay your tab. I'm sure you have the right, Adam. I have a very sharp memory, and you have a very annoying face. If by annoying you mean strikingly handsome, then yes, I'll admit it was me. That is very Adam-like. And fine, guess it's time to settle my debt. But you don't think I made up that story about the treasure, do you? I think this is more of an Adam reaction. So let's go for that one. I mean, I'm a trout-slaying hero destined to live on in legends. Not some petty con artist. Yeah, exactly. It definitely does sound like Adam. Though, maybe the map was a little hard to read. Napkins, you know. Hey, I don't hold it against you. You look like a lady who knows how to get what she wants. I admire that. If you don't want the map, I'll buy it back. How's that? How much you offering? Well, adventuring doesn't pay as well as you'd think. But I can scrape together about the cost of a drink. Sold. Well, Adam did that actually bloody well. Oh, wow, what a bargain. I'll stop by the brewhouse sometime when I have a few more tales to my name. Show you what I found. Sure, see you then. Adam, you're not looking for souvenirs? Huh? Oh yeah, nothing special. Let's get going then. Yeah, let's... Huh? Is this the... Drew it better than I remember, I guess. Hey, we got time for a treasure hunt? Right. Oh, there is actually a treasure hunt here, so... No, not you, Gimli, the team. And you can secure that area. Here you go. This is your job, Vicious Kid. Looks like the right spot. There's the waterfall, that pile of rocks. Now where's... Aha! Oh neat, it's close. It is old clothes. That's kind of weird. Of course, Adam went naked and just showed his quarterstaff around. Oh, it's actually better than this one. Just the armor goes a little bit down, but for the rest it's better than the one he already had, so yeah. Here you go, mate. You're getting some new clothes. Let's secure this side a little bit quicker. Oh, and a new opportunity arises. The scattered self. Zero undertakes a weird angling and spontaneous journey. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week. Mumble mutter hiss. That our mindscapes have their own geography, ranges of thought and forests of figment, lakes of longing and mires of prejudice. To quest among these inner climes is just as daring as adventure as the traditional hero's journey. Here you are, resting your eyes on a soggy book. How normal. Sarah? Dr. Stax, Dr. Barsting his name is. Someone with a winking face threw it into the water. Basically, I had to retrieve it. There you go again, talking about had to. I am a lot like a dog, the feral kind, who doesn't put up with the condescension of common zoo lads. Oh, right, Carla. Me. I know you're prone to making light of things. You're like a little lantern, you. And I'm candle quite follows. It's a meager wordless sound that wavers between the going somewhere woman and her ever too faithful friend. And so they set out on a journey. It isn't even clear where. Is that what we're on? A journey? Hey, I'm pretty hungry. Want to come back to the roasting house with me? So let's go on the journey over there. So yeah, Carla, you're a little bit like a candle and I'm a little bit like a dog, apparently. And Fish is a little bit like a twig. Potency, so that goes to Gimli or Fishy. Let's see, so from 4 to 5 or from 3 to 3, so that goes to Gims. Get new bracelets. The journey often seemed directionless to Carla. Long cuts chosen over short expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracks. They take hungry trails, starved for forage as much as for purpose. But Sarah seems to wake each morning with confidence where her eyes should go, what horizon her feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here. Yeah? Alright, well, where's here? It's inside of me. What? I guess what you mean is these are my insides, Carla. My actual bones and organs. Wait, what? Alright, that's kind of fun. Here, follow me. I get that it's pretty unfirming idea, but trees are to be expected in a woman. A roamer like I am. Certainly you'd say she must have rocks in there and sky. I'd say that. And I've sort of been approaching the idea a long time. We think our souls are inside us, but what if that's just not the geography? What if it's weirder than that? Like the soul is a bigger thing and the body can exist inside and outside of it. Venture beyond it, but also return and be centered in that space and find balance. And what if the body and soul are at once remote and holistic maybe? Holistic. My response to that is, what are you saying? I mean, it's, behold, a pig has come. It makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters, it purses its ears. Goggle. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? Amazing, is it? Girl. Pick off my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since the fall. What's given me the bubbling want to talk? What blurries my old puzzler? My brain, I'm saying. Sarah, ew! Listen tight. Okay. She who looks for peace by solitude is an engine of her own sorrow. Solitude begets only the friction of self against oblivion. Oh, and while I've got you, brush your teeth, please. Brush them not too gently. Get your full night's sleep whenever you can. Focus on breathing to stop your heart racing. And finally, kill these parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Sarah, what? Right, I wondered if it was the Para Queens. Sarah, what? Why can the pig, or what's the Para whatever site problem? What the fuck? Those bacteria dragons, see? Gnawing my spleen. Yusk, yusk. Oh. Remember that it's my insides, Carla. Be careful where you frost and skewer. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. By the way, that's what he said. Remember that it's my insides. Be careful where you frost and skewer. This is just so what the fuck. It went from sort of normal fantasy kind of stories and just scouting around the world and attacking enemies to this crazy whatever the hell is going on. I'll try. Disperse the bacteria things like doctors. And tell me if this is crazy, but what if we just try talking to the disease? Well, I kind of find this funny. I mean, sparing into bacteria like doctors do. I mean, that's how we're getting rid of Corona. But now I'm just sorta thinking what will happen if I choose number 2. Let's just try talking to the deceased, because that is also what we would do during our Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. Always just try to talk to it. Let's talk to the Corona. See if the Corona will be nice. And just stop killing millions of people. Let's try and talk to the Corona. I understand you, ill-reeking dragon. Speak to me. I'm not opposed to you letting you live here. I don't keep much company otherwise. But you're crowding my lungs. You're sludging my innards. Why do you have to do that? Yerp. Explain us the reason? You display us compassion? Everything talks in here. It's the power of friends, disease. Pamaya would be standing there rolling her eyes, definitely. Friends help us learn to be friends. Ohana means family. Family never leaves anyone behind. Yeah, one of the oldest and most powerful loops, they say. So you're saying we can be friends? I'm absolutely or basically saying so. Adverbs don't matter. Sometimes I think, and this is pretty original, to seize, so don't steal it. But sometimes I think that all you need is love. Well, we just thrusted into my body, and we are now talking to Corona, and we have made a deal with them. Yeah, exactly, and They are sort of eating my spleen, eating my lungs, and I'm now just saying that we want to be friends and we will give you love. And we found a pig that talks in my body as well. And you, by the way, what is the word for it? You can't over pop for a fake treasure map with old clothes in it, and you were able to actually con them again in exchange for a beer. People trust. We must have you safe make us from that one, your body's guardian. Behind them, big snuffling turns, thunderous and fever hot. Ah, is it bad? Beer indeed. I think I am going to grab a cup of meat during our Cards Against Humanity game in a moment. Your body wants them out. Sierra, what's going on? I guess we fight? So we're now on the side of Corona, and we're now fighting the pig thing that changed into this weird thingy-majig body guardian immune system. I'm afraid this is just what your immune system looks like. Oh, nice. You have a homebrew game ready. I am absolutely ready to fist that dragon. Last strike that immune system. And I am actually going to use my shooting star attack. Adam was just there to look for you. Alright, Carla. Up. Sentinel interrupts enemy movement. Ooh, that is really nice. I like that. Quickly puts in Dragon into the game. I think everybody is now just waiting to fist him by now, so after a successful kill, Carla's allies gain +2 speed for this and following turn. That is really good as well. Seriously, this good. Damn it, they're all good. I don't know which one to take. All. I mean, being able to jump 3 spaces away is also really, really handy. Interrupting the enemy movement is really handy. That's all only while she's sentineling. +1 range with all attacks, but that's not really necessary because she already gets close enough most of the time. And Wolf Call is really handy because she is mostly the one who does all the kills, so everyone would get more speed, but is that really necessary? Not really that much. So I'm between Sun's Leap or an upgrade of this run. I can go for the Sun's Leap. Yes, Sun's Leap. Ooh, pretty shield. Let's give it to Carla. There we go. Ooh, big shields. It's so shiny. It's several weeks before they're home again. Can smell that half across town. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Heap it up and give it a good sniff. Ah, how nice. Now throw it away because it's time for the rice. That smells delicious. Till it looks like maggots. Yum. Hey, here's the mushrooms you wanted. What book you got now? A good book? Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2 words is just because Dr. Bearston's culinary vulnerabilities. He was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. Tell you the truth, I've been famished since we got back. Is that because of the parasite we still call it? Yeah, eating for 2 now, or I don't know, 100,000 it tells me. Anyway, I do feel a lot better than I'd felt. Yuck. I've got control of my words more, I'm not spinning them everywhere. And yeah, my mind's got a new voice inside, and it's valuable and full of insights. Yeah, alright, you can stop describing it, and just as an insight, maybe don't go on about it to other people either. What's that you're making? Crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is very circuitous. Oh, crawdads? Yes, the Pink River crawdads. Wonder if I could nab a few. Alright, I also... Yes, shooting star upgrades, definitely. That's easy enough. If I get one of the special powers, I always do an upgrade of that, because they are always overpowered. Go away, stupid son of fish. He always wants to be included. I don't give a shit about you. Alright, cancel the Mortagi. From them, it's getting stronger. Yeah, just let me know when we're about to start playing. I might just end after this chapter, so this chapter is almost over anyway. Gimmer sees something. What's wrong? I sense magic. Mortagi? No, this feels more like something is lingering. Come on, it's this way. What is it? It's an overgrown mess, that's what it is. Help me uncover it. Okay, awesome. Soon? There we go. Ah, that's a nice strong font. What a rush. What are we talking about? We just pulled some weeds. I don't feel anything. It's a font of spellthread. It feels like someone is pouring honeyed sunlight woven with strands of fire through my body. Honeyed sunlight? Yes, sunlight and starshine, while at the same time it's unfurling to the world around you. To the spirit. Whoa! Oof. Are you okay, Adam? Yes, I'm okay. Adam turned into a smurf. He turned into a smurfy thunder god. Like honey and sunlight and fire. And I feel smurfy. Connected, yes, exactly, to everything around me. Or is there even a me? Am I not the same as that tree? As that... Come on, Adam, we can chat about this on the road. Okay. So, let's... Hello. Adam, you are a smurf now. Smurf with thunder powers. Let's recruit. Alright, who should we make? Who should we make? Let's think. sort of want to make Gia because he was in the stream the entire time last time, but I have no idea what he looks like. I can also go for Sam. Let's go for Sam. I don't really know what she looks like, but let's just give her some awesome hair. I think she has a little bit of... Well, I do know what she looks like, but I've only seen her a few times on the stream. On the video. Is actually what her hair looks like. I think she has a bit longer hair, to be honest. Could go all out and give her something like blue hair. Just make her a little bit different. She at least stands out a bit. Blue, middle blue, dark blue. Alright, let's do this. Let's do loyal for Sam. For Sam. What does Lucky do? I don't know what Lucky does. I can check what Lucky does. Aspects Lucky. Everything always turns out fine, doesn't it? Let's do curious. Alright. Recruit. And we barely escaped that fight with our ears still attached. Wow. The Ghost of Divinity seems kind of dangerous. Oh, it is. Better than the job I had before, though. Right. Well, you haven't scared me off yet. I'm glad. We really do need the extra help. Now, about the salary. There's no salary. Oh, of course, you work on commission. No. What? That's not a thing that we have. Hints generally give you a discount. And I couldn't put a price on the personal growth I've achieved. Seriously? You get to loot whatever you kill. Anything good? I'll say, just the other week Adam found a fascinating trinket wedged in Morphtaki's butthole. Okay, I'm in. Alright, so we already have 2 warriors, 2 hunters, 2 mystics, so it doesn't matter which one we choose. So let's do her as a warrior like she is in our campaign. So I know she has like a bit of blondish brownish hair, but I thought let's just have a bit of cool color hair, as we can do that anyway. And it's done. And let's prepare her. Dismiss. And let's get the rest there as well. Done. And let's browse. Alright. Once every other turn has a swift action, Sam shreds 2 of a foe's armor with her weapon. Sam's heightened senses allow her to perform up to 2 reaction strikes. And when she gets a kill, next attack her will miss. I want to do shield share. I want her to be able to shred some of the armor away and then slam it. And then let's scout along. Let's for now just attack with this group. An ancient and immense grove soars at the heart of Crowwild. Great sequoias shoulder up to the towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mock their knees. The moon passes more loudly than this giant. How far are we tracking it? Think it will lead us to the Godlands. They spotted it that morning, a myth among the wild populace. Its appearance has captured the minds of Gimli and the others. Rare feeling I've got that this huge thing seems alike to me. When you were speaking, I heard the locals call him Lord Evergreen. They move into the flowing fog, quietly laugh. The earth holds its breath. Dampness heavies their eyelids, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on trunks, roots and stones. They stumble and through a path over rocks and wrecks, chasing the giant through its noise-barren woods. This will be completely opaque in seconds. Oh, I think it's stopped. It has stopped. Think he's aware of us? Now it turns about. Somehow finding space, high and mostly hidden in the haze, its face must hang above them. They bending bark sounds, creaky hips, folding legs, it gently lowers itself, fitting its bulk to a tract of treeless ground. An unspoken question, and it wants an answer. They're caught in its eyeless gaze, and a silence that grows and twists, grotesquely long. It could crush them, that fact is certain as the soil. Stomachs harden, innards clench, muscles coil. Attempt to communicate, or snatch a twig from its mane. So, let's attempt to communicate. Sarah seeks a few heart-winning words. Scarced in your mist, you chant curious eyes. We're cold here. In your place, at your height, I'd pay me no attention at all. Even so, you've bent down to us. Why? I have no idea why my character chooses to communicate in this weird manner all the time. It very slightly tilts its massive head. Then an image flashes into their minds. Lands of long ago, the air is full with smoke and cinders, silence. As the trees die, quake deep silence cracked with bark splits and subsplits and fire. Only one young sequoia outlasts the city inferno. Creak, sigh, heave, crack. The giant stands once more. It goes. They're the roots of all we have in love. Our spirits, wild gods. Something else we're protecting. Sam and Sarah are now rivals. Okay, that was very sudden. Just like, fuck this tree. No, love this tree. I hate you now. Let's attack these Mortagi. Ooh, spirits. Why have you got to run all this way? Okay, let's check who has a weapon for. So, you don't really need it. So Sam could use it. Sam is the one that could use it. Carla could use it with her secondary weapon. Sam or Carla. So let's see. Sam, can you reach these two all the way? No, you cannot. Carla, yes you can. So I'll have Carla go to the leaf spirits. Enchant the axe. Here you go. Place. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Use your shields. Armor down. That's how dare he. Adam, you go over here next to Sam and use your chain. Thunder God. Right, do your spear attack. Yes, exactly. lightning. Already puts the difficulty up. There's only one more difficulty, the nightmare mode. Just go over here. And chain lightning. Boom. Good job. Carla, come over here. Boom. Go Sam. This and let's have this one. Let's have you as well. So extra 5 with just 4. Under the setting sun, the profile of rocky hills catches Balada's sight. Let me guess, something up there is pissed at us? Shouldn't we check? On the hill summit, nothing's waiting for them. What we have found is a pretty good picnic spot. Then it begins, the front. It grows louder, rumble, rumble, and louder until the stone underfoot shatters and shakes. It grows louder, until it's a mighty roar, clamorous, thundering. And then it resolves. A voice, I am the one. A voice of a carnivore, cunning and cruel, warning them to run, promising to give chase. The one you have hunted so long, through woods and dreams. You have hunted so long for me and for a brotherhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? A name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green field and followed. To the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? How would I? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lokeas. Baladas reprises himself. It's not something he does often. He's unsure how the name came to him, but he's sure it's right. Yes, I am Lokeas, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy, and be blessed as wolf gods. It feels like coming home. Take an oath, Baladas, no one does that anymore. Well, Chief would not say that. Take the oath. Baladas kneels, and beneath him a green light pulls. Then the lions rise yellow out of the sparse wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and white, throw their seeds, then wilt to nothing. The god rock he kneels upon hums. It cracks somewhere inside. A tremendous odor overcomes him, of the deepest, oldest, wolfiest breath. Baladas! +4 retirement age. We now have a wolfie. Well, Now he's somewhat useful, instead of just being Fish's son. Alright, let's see. Ingots and fabrics, or ingots and spell threads. Let's go for ingots and fabrics. Let's go. Done. Talisman of Grace. Extra dodge. Let's give that to one of our warriors. Carla, extra dodge. Sam, extra dodge. 42 to 47. I actually want Carla to become more of a powerhouse, so let's give it to her. Extra health, so that could go to anyone. So you don't get advantage. 8 to 8, 11 to 11, nope. 7 to 8, so Fish could get it. 9 to 10, Adam could get it. 7 to 7, no. 8 to 8, so either Fish or Adam. Let's give it to Adam, just because you're here right now. So you got a very cute little red sash there. Clean. Alright, let's scout out this area. Oh, why are they going all around? That is a little bit silly that they're going all around there. Dismiss. I'm going to let them build a bridge. Let's get started. I'll let them go around. That's fine. Bridge building takes just as long as the walking to this area, apparently. So... Alright, Mortagi, cancel it out. Looks like a good place to camp for a night. Are you okay, Sarah? Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. Was lost in thought. Looked like some dark ones. Well, I guess I just never expected that this would be my life. Did I ever tell you that I used to work as a carpenter? You'd be amazed at shapes you can convince wood to mold, if you know where to support it. It felt good crafting things. What can you do though? The world pulls you away sometimes. I didn't think this is where I'd end up either. Actually, I have an idea for those skills. So, yeah, I am wondering what idea Gimli has. Later, you two are still awake? That face worries me. An idea with carpenter skills and then that face in the middle of the night. Oh well. But behold! Is that a diorama of the attack site? Sure is. What the? Is this to scale? Should be. Now see, the layout here lends itself perfectly to this sort of truck design. You're not wrong, it's pretty clever. Too bad we don't have time to rig it up. Later still? Much later. Are you serious? Let's just hope it was worth the sleep deprivation. Sierra gained temporary defense penalty. Gimli gained temporary defense penalty. We gained rampaging boulders. Well, that was a bad idea, apparently. We'll be fine. I think already here, so I'd rather jump over this. I don't think I can. I think only only Carla is able to do that. So Carla, you do yourself sleep there and go over here and just do yourself small. Don't think Gimme is able to jump over this. Is it not? And the rest also isn't. The rest has to walk around it, I'm afraid. Yeah, so just walk around. And you go invisible. Silk stops. Here. Might not be the best idea to have her fight on her own, but I believe in Carla. Ooh, dodge. Okay. Okay. Adam. Go over there. Can you attack? You cannot. Go to Carla. Protect her. Can you interfere? Right. Gamers, you can get closer to as well. And the same goes for Sam. You got next to Gimmers. And I'll come over here. And let's try to protect Carla next to him. To yeah, come on, Carla, play them all. Indeed, Adam. Boom. And then Carla, super bitch. Rock over here doesn't discuss